And so I asked Principal Ross and quite a few others from the school, because as we know, it's the school that our children are with, are there for 8 hours plus a day, every single day. And there's so many outside influences that are there. And so his job is not an easy one. And so in times when he would speak some words of positivity into my son, I was like, thank you. In times when he'd bring the hammer down, I said, thank you. In times when he was so grace, I said, thank you. And so again, thank you for being here today for this occasion. And so now we're going to move on to Treyvon Tomlinson's sister, Nina, who has a presentation for you, a presentation for all of you, for Trey. And the presentation will be right back here at this television. Hopefully you all can see that. Okay. If you can't, you can get out of your chair. If you can't see it, I really want you to see it. It's kind of small. Is that as large as it goes?
I'm sorry.
Look.
You're fine.
Look how large it goes here.
Wait.
I have two brothers, and I have always known that they were very special. I was always the thinker. My brother Jaden was the comedian, and my oldest brother, well, he had other things in mind.
And the Marine.
Today, my brother, Treyvon Tomlinson, is a United States Marine.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks to Staff Sergeant Cueto, my big brother signed his name to become a Marine.
Excuse me.
Swore in to become a Marine, and I was very emotional. Harris Island, South Carolina, the place that made my big brother. He realized that it wasn't going to be easy. It came with a lot of work, hard work, and sweat. A whole lot of running and being yelled by this man. He took some beatings and he gave some beatings. He pushed his body to the limits. And he survived the gas chamber. We have other pictures, but we couldn't post that one. Treyvon was determined to finish his task. He even took time to smile for the cameras while exercising. He passed all of his inspections and stood focused as a Marine should. More sweat and yelling. My brother never lost focus on his goals. His mother was back home and spent some days very concerned about Trey and would count the days until his son came back home. But her son was loving his experience. This is what he worked hard for. His accomplishments made his mother and father proud. His sister and brother proud. His grandmother, auntie, cousins, and stepfather proud. his grandfather proud, and his grandmother proud. This character and hilarious guy, my brother Trey. Has become United States Marine. He did it with pride and dignity. He did it for himself. He did it for his country and for others. He did it for the Marine Corps.
There were a lot of pictures that I wanted to put in there just so you can see just the strenuous, rigorous, and challenging exercising and mental shaping that which he had gone through. That gas chamber, I'll tell you this. We have 1 or 2 pictures of him in that gas chamber. And he told me when I did talk to him at graduation, he said, "Mom," he said, "I was hurt." And okay. I'll get the picture later, so he just gave me permission to do it. But he had said to me, he said, "I panicked." And the drill instructors told him, "You are the worst recruit we have ever had to go through this gas chamber." And so we have a couple pictures that we're going to show you here in just a few minutes. But so what they did, so can I picture you? Okay. I thought it was one of the coolest stories that he gave me. But he said that he went in and he was following instructions, you know, put his 2 fingers in, you know, in his mask, because they have to become very comfortable with their mask and they have to trust their mask. You know, myself, his father were in the military, I was Navy, and he was Marine, but you have to trust the mask. So you're given the instructions to put your fingers in the mask, and that's what he did to kind of, you know, get the gas going. So on top of your skin stinging, your eyes stinging, your eyes begin to water, all other things begin to water, you know, so he was waiting for the next command. So when he got a whiff of that gas, he had never experienced this at all ever in his life. He freaked out, he said, and so he made a dash for the door. He said he ripped his mask off, took a dash for the door. And so there was one drill instructor that grabbed him to try to, you know, get him back into position. He fought him off. There was another drill instructor. He's fighting them off in the gas chamber. He said he just wanted air. He just wanted air. There was a third recruiter or drill instructor that came and had to grab him. By then, they're dragging him out of the gas chamber by his clothes. And we have those pictures for you. But they told him, "Why are you overwrapped?" So here it is. He's trying to get his breath, sir. So, but guess what? Once he got his composure, they made him go back in and do it again. And it was at that time that he came out, and that was that picture that you had seen just a moment. But I want to go ahead and introduce his father, Richard Thomason, who has made a great impact on this young man's life. And so I'll let you take it from here. Fine, just stand aside.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Ran in a little bit behind schedule, but you know, I'm here. I can't even say or begin to say how proud I am of him as a principal.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for everything you've done. Jeff, everyone in this room, everyone here has taken part in helping this young man to step forward into the young man he is right now. And I want you guys to continue to help him strive higher and higher to achieve more. He's just starting, but there's so much more he can do. I see it. I see the big change in Trey, and I'm so proud of him.
Amen.
Love him, love him, love him, love all my kids, love everyone. But this is a start for him, and I want him to continue. And with everyone's help, he will continue to be bigger, better than myself, and that's what I want him to do, to just continue to grow. Love you, Trey. Love you. Love you. I can't continue to tell you how much I love you. And I'm so glad you started this fatherhood thing for me. And then you trained me to continue on with Grant, Nina, and I'm going to continue to try to be the best dad I can for you, your assisting brother. Thank you. Thank everyone in this room for helping him. And please continue to help him. Pray for him. Continue to just feed information into him. Give him what you got that I cannot give him. And so he can continue to grow positive. Also, this is his first step in the military. I'm not sure, is there any other military personnel in here? Please stand. All right. Thank you for your service. Any Marines? All right, any devil dog up there, please, come on, let's welcome this young man as a devil dog.
Get the glove stripe.
You got to earn that one. Right. Everyone, thank you for coming. Continue to be here for Trey. And we have a beautiful, it's a handsome cake. Handsome young man.
It's got his picture on it and the eagle with an anchor. That's you. And so, yeah. So at this time, what we'll do is we'll have Treyvon. You know what? I know it's not your birthday, but any blessings or any wishes that you wish to just at right now, just go ahead and just take a moment, and then blow your candles out. The 3097 was the platoon that he was in. So at this time, what he'll do, and I kind of felt that this was a good thing, Trey is going to cut a piece for himself. He's going to cut two pieces, one for himself and one for his dad, as just a way of saying thanks, Dad, for being dad, and thanks for being an example in my life. Yes? I won't make you guys feed each other, but we'll take a bite, okay? I don't think that takes you. He is Marine, you know.
Cut two pieces.
Got his retainers in, okay. Take them all.
Throw them away, Max.
Yeah, you know, right. I want that picture. Dad and son, Marine. Take the game. Awesome.
If everyone could stand real quick and bless the food before we all get started. Lord, please bless this food we're about to receive. Thank you for allowing everyone to be here, getting everyone here safe, bringing everyone together for this moment. Let us all cherish this moment and get back home safely. Thanks for everyone who traveled far, near, but thanks for everyone for being here, Lord. Bless everyone in this house. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, we just have the head table to go first, and then after that, you all are more than welcome to just come up as you wish. Oh, yeah.
Can I go, Mr. Cole? Alex. Give her a hug.
Next
He is from Florida.